Good evening, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is a 90-day vision transformation challenge. Today, I just want to discuss real quick how I want to find out how everyone is doing, everyone that is participating in the challenge. I want to know if you're struggling on deciding what goals like directly align with your vision, directly align with your purpose, and how to choose those. I want to know if you're struggling on choosing which goals to set for yourself. And remember, all we need to do is set one goal a day, just one, because we have so many other things to do in our day-to-days. Just starting out, I just want us to choose one goal that is going to be directly aimed at your vision and your purpose. And I want you to make time each and every day. I don't care how much time it is, but give it enough time. Give it enough time. That the time that you give and dedicate to meeting this goal, you want to make it count, because you don't want to waste any time. We all have busy lives, and we all have a lot to do in our day-to-days, and we cannot day-to-days and we cannot day-to-days. I'm sorry, y'all. And we can't waste our time. So is that I want to know. Let me know if it's been a struggle for you choosing these goals. And what I'm going to say now is, if it is a struggle, I don't want it to be a struggle, and it shouldn't be a struggle. I know in the beginning it's overwhelming, because it's like, where do you even start? How do you go about setting goals and making that time and working it into your daily schedule? How do you go about doing that? You go about doing that just the way you make time for everything else. You make time for hair appointments. You make time to work out. You make time to eat dinner at a certain time. You make time to go to the movies. You make time to just relax and chill and spend time scrolling social media for like 30 minutes to 5 hours, and you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. Like, you go about setting your goals the same way you go about setting everything else. You dedicate the time to it, and you don't let the plans change. You make sure you allow yourself enough time to do what it is that you need to do to meet that goal, and then you do it. You just simply do it. You cannot fold, you cannot backtrack, you cannot allow room for distractions. And another thing I want to say is, I know that seems a little strict, but at the same time, you're on this challenge for a reason. It's because you need that discipline. You need to get strict in your life. And, let's really sit here and think about it. We've been lax. We have not been dedicated our entire lives. And here we are, still having that innate deep desire within us to be more than what we are. If we want to be more than what we are, we have to do more than what we've been doing in our lives. It's just facts. It's what we have to do. Now that I got that out the way, let me take some of the stress and the pressure off on setting these goals. Like I said in my post this morning, your goals, there's no such thing as a small goal when it comes to you actively pursuing your purpose, actively pursuing your vision of who God called you, who God created you to be, doing what He has called you to do. There's no such thing as a small goal. So even if you start out and your first goal each and every day of this week, and for the next 2 weeks, for the next month, just so you can form this habit, is waking up 30 minutes to an hour early, just so that you can journal, just so that you can get up and pray and meditate, read on the word of God, and work on getting your relationship closer with Him. Even if that's your goal, that's a big goal, and there's nothing small about it. And doing all of that is you actively pursuing your vision, actively pursuing your goals. I mean, your purpose, because doing all of that will lead you closer to the person that you are becoming, that you are trying to become. Excuse me. But yes, doing all of that will get you closer, is going to get you closer to the person that you are trying to become, that you are becoming. So, you know, like I said, there's no such thing as a small goal as when you're setting goals to actively pursue your purpose. Is no goal is small. And doing those things will put you in the habit of discipline, will put you in the habit of forming good habits, like the habit of forming good habits. Like that's the whole intent of this whole 90-day transformation challenge, is to get us to start forming good habits and maintaining them and keeping them and committing to them, so much so that after after 90 days, these habits that we have formed and have committed to will transform us into brand new people that we never would have imagined that we could ever be. I mean, you do a whole bunch of good things over and over, good things to better yourself over and over and over again. You will be better. There's no other way around it. Now, if you do bad things, if you do things that are harmful to you, your mental health, your body, what are you going to look like in a week? Because it only takes a few bad things to just ruin you just like that. But imagine doing, the wrong things, just unhealthy things for 90 days. And your life will look like, I don't even want to imagine what my life will look like after 90 days of bad decision after bad decision. We're not going to go there. But hold on to that concept and imagine your life after 90 days, after good decision, after good decision. You will be better. You will be greater. You will be greater than you are right now. You will be better than you are right now. You will be stronger. You will be wiser. You will be more disciplined. You know what it takes. You will have learned what it takes to set a goal, to have a vision, right? To plan out how to reach that vision, to plan out how to go about your vision and actively pursue it. And then once you get there and you see, you know what? It wasn't that hard. It was hard, don't get me wrong, but I did it. You're going to set even bigger goals, and your vision from where you can imagine yourself from in that space. And you think about this. You being a better version of yourself will be able to imagine a far greater version of yourself. And each new level that you get to, the better and the bigger your vision of yourself gets. That's deep. Each level that you get to, the better that you get. After you continuously, because you can do this for the rest of your life. There's really don't ever get content. Like, be happy and be satisfied. Well, let me not use the word content. Be content in no matter what situation and state that you're in. Always show gratitude for where you're at. But the word I should have used is complacent. Don't get complacent and get too comfortable of where you're at, because you can always be better and you can always do better. And that should always be your goal, is to get better and better in life. Never settle for a lesser version of yourself, because you got to remember, however old you are right now, up to this point, we've been settling for lesser versions of ourselves our entire lives, and it's time that we stop that. So if don't get overwhelmed with setting these goals. If it's just waking up early, if it's just staying up a little later at night, just to write out your affirmations and waking up just to for you to say it, just for you to have a little quiet time, do that. And as you do that, as you get used to that, then add another goal, add a bigger goal. Your goals can only get bigger. They cannot get smaller. Each goal you set is going to be bigger than the last one. And that's, I'm not saying that the goal that you set previously was small, because no goal is small when you're actively pursuing your purpose. It's just that once you meet that goal, you surpass the person that you were prior to reaching that goal. So the next goal that you set, you are better. You will be better, and it will be a bigger goal. It's just that's just what it is, y'all. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. Again, don't get overwhelmed with it, but at the same time, yes, be disciplined. It's time to commit and show up for yourself, and to have that discipline, because your discipline is what is going to carry you all the way through this 90-day challenge. All right. This 90-day vision transformation challenge. It's up to you where you will end up at the end of this 90 days. Are you going to be better? Are you going to be the same? That all depends on you. But I know everybody participating is going to be better. I know we are. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. I hope everyone has a good night. If you found this video of value, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Send it out to people that you think could benefit from this. But that's all I have, y'all. Keep grinding.